Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this daily update on Ethereum. We'll do a full overview of what to expect. We've been pretty stable over the course of this weekend so far. But before that we obviously got a lot of momentum, so we'll talk about whether it's still possible to do something more with that momentum. Like for example, right now our main resistance level is basically this entire level. Between 1740 and 1750, can we break above that perhaps, something like that? Or just in general, what should I expect? What's the most likely scenario? That's what we'll talk about in this video. We'll also do a full overview kind of next week and everything that's coming there. So yeah, I hope after this video you'll be optimally prepared. I think you will be. So let's get right to it. Before we start, I do want to say that I have my own trading signals group for a couple of months right now. We've been very profitable, so if you want to join that and become a better trader, then check out the links down in the description or the pinned comment, and there you'll find instructions on how to join. But now onto Ethereum. So I actually wanted to start off with two things. I mean, first of all, economic events, knowing when they are and what they are is very important in crypto nowadays. If we take a look at next week, Monday there's nothing, Tuesday there's a little bit of economic news, and we'll still, in all of these daily updates, we'll still talk about that, so don't worry too much about that yet, but just kind of a heads up. We have building pyramids on Tuesday, then Wednesday and Thursday are actually quite big. We have some testimonies, including from the Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell. And then on Thursday, we also have the initial jobless claims in the existing home sales, which is going to be quite important. So that's kind of what you should know about that. It's going to make the market move. Which way? Not sure yet. It depends on the outcome. And apart from that, Ethereum itself has actually been doing fine. Total value locked is still very, very high. Daily active address is actually growing. Daily transactions stable. So overall, Ethereum is doing fine. We did drop down quite a lot, obviously, over the last couple of weeks because we were perhaps also still a little bit overvalued compared to Bitcoin. And what you tend to see is that in times like we had the last couple of weeks, is that Bitcoin becomes increasingly stronger, right? So the Bitcoin dominance goes up. So where Bitcoin drops down 5%, other cryptos tend to drop down like 10%. And that is the opposite of what had happened over the last month with Ethereum and Bitcoin, where Ethereum was actually a little bit more bullish. But alright, enough rambling. So right now, the situation is as following. Last week we ended on a positive, on a bullish note, right? We got that bullish momentum, which even Saturday morning pushed us all the way up to the 0.618 fib of this entire move down. So now the big question is was that really only something from last week, or can we continue that bullish momentum? And the answer is, we don't know yet, all right? Our main resistance level, which we, like I said as well at the beginning of this video, I think really is like this level right here. So around 1750 at the very top, even though technically I drew the key level up to 1748. So what's going to happen in my eyes is that we're going to drop down to this level again around 1710 and 1700. And then from there, what we should do, if we actually want to be bullish again, or bullish still, is we should break above 1748 within the next 24 hours, because Sunday to Monday you always get momentum and volatility. So we're going to get that volatility either way. If we want it to be bullish, we need to get that bullish breakout, and we need to get it soon. If that happens, we can easily get up to 1780 and 1800, and bam, we're bullish on the short term. However, I don't think that's the most likely scenario. I think the bullish momentum that we got on Friday was actually more of a closure of the bearish momentum that we got right here. So for me, it's just a fresh start, and the dollar strength index is quite bearish, but that looks like it's going to stabilize around these levels as well. And then apart from that, Ethereum and the general market is just not doing great. So I think it's more likely that sure, we can actually consolidate a little bit on top of 1700. But that eventually it will just be a matter of time before we drop down towards the 1650 and 1630 levels again. It does depend on the economic outcomes as well next week. I'll keep you updated on that, like I said. But for now, that's my full take on Ethereum. So thank you for watching. Take care and bye.